There you go. Time to drop the hammer. Got to change it up a little bit. Got to do this 2 days in a row. That threw you off, didn't it? It's a good start down on the inside into the number 1 spot. Here's Spencer Mason. Here comes Miller back down low. The 97 car slips on through. Crossover move. Mason's going to lead that lap around there for the 98U car. Got him by about 26 thousandths of a second. So hustles up and over goes Gavin Miller. Got into the wall, and that is a vicious tumble down the back straightaway. That front end caught, pulled that over, rode up the wall, and at that point, it was all over. Just got out of the race car, race fans. Give him a big round of applause. That was a slobber knocker of a tumble back there, and I'm sure he got his bell rung on that for sure as you see him walking down behind the truck. And man, up front, Spencer Mason's race to start. He punches the throttle. We're back underway. Look at him splitting down in the corner. Tanner Carrick down on the inside. Holding down that number 2 spot into turn number 3. And it looks like second, third, and fourth all trying that low line. Here comes Dason Pursley now. The number 19 car got a good drop to the inside of Love. Jesse works the rim out of turn number 2 and down the back chute. Giving it to 1-4 down into turn number 3 as well. Good battle taking place back behind as Emerson Axum's trying to hold off Buddy Kofoid. 67K car started back in that number 5 spot. Now's got P3 away from Axum. Carrick holding down that number 2 spot pretty well as Kofoid lets it slip up off the bottom, finds some traction in the middle of the racetrack. Now fires it deep into turn number 3. Axum trying to follow in these tire tracks. Meanwhile, back behind, the 84 car continues to hold off. The challenge is a Thorson, but now Logan Seavey's throwing his hand into the mix. So he looks out the inside. Thorson chops across the snoot of the 57 car. That slows up Seavey down into turn number 3. It'll cost him some time on the front straightaway. So running deep into turn number 1. Trying to find some room to roam around that 88 car. Up to the back bumper he goes. Watch Logan Seavey in the 57. He's a tick quicker in the 88. Just cannot figure out a way to get around that hot rod just ahead. He grabs the binders, pokes the nose down low, and here comes Seavey's going to rotate and motivate around the middle of the racetrack onto the front straightaway. Got Thorson picked off. Now we'll set his sights on Jesse Love. Thorson trying to come back. Ain't going to happen for him because Logan Seavey is bad fast. Ain't no doubt about it. And he's still got 19 laps to run down your race leader up front, which incidentally is still Spencer Baston, who now has half a straightaway advantage over Tanner Carrick. He's going to pull a slider on Tanner Thorson. Thorson kept it hustling on the high side, however. It hangs on to position for now. And Seavey, one more shot at Love up front. There it is, a little drive out across the racetrack. Now he's got the spot away from the 84 car. He'll go down low to protect on the slider. As he and Mason have been duking it out, now Spencer slips on through. Carrick close within about half a second with 2 laps to go. Not sure if it's close enough to get the job done. We'll see the white flag this next time coming out of the corner. Kofoid might be able to find second away from Carrick as he rides off the rim. White flag is out, and this is it. Final voyage of velocity for Spencer Baston. Got the roll for the pole here tonight. Kept his foot to the 10. Worked it around the racetrack as Kofoid goes after second, but Spencer Baston picks up the win on night number 1 of Midget Madness at Merced. Up and out he comes, race fans. Pay him off. Night number 1 of Midget Madness at Merced goes to Lebanon, Indiana racer Spencer Baston. We'll send it down with Drake.
Thanks a lot, Chet. For the 6th time in his career and the first time since June 2nd, 2018, Spencer Baston is an Aussie Energy Drink USAC National Midget winner. It's all Aussie, 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 and USA, USA down here in Victory Lane. And you got to think about the heartbreak that occurred here last year for Spencer Baston. On the second night, led 25 of 30 laps, only to run second. Tonight, he parks it in Victory Lane. We'll get Spencer Baston decorated and bring him around the front of a car. Of course, Spencer coming off another great season with the World of Outlaws, a former national midget champion in his own right back in 2017. Here he is, race fans, for the 6th time in his career. Spencer Baston's a USAC National Midget winner. Spencer, you and I talked earlier today about the loss here last year, and it seemed like you really hadn't quite gotten over it yet. How does this feel for closure?
No, it feels really, really good. It feels good for all these Aussie guys standing here back here behind me. And we came in here. I should back up. We ran Bakersfield and Placerville, and it's hard. It's a lot harder than I ever realized getting back into midget. And trying to pace with, you know, some of the top guys that run every single week. But I spent the first couple weekends trying to, you know, get our first couple races trying to get it figured out. Last year we came and, you know, Carson won the first night. I should have won the second. So we knew, both of us, me and Carson, coming in here tonight, both our cars are going to be fast. Just want to say huge thank you to Sean and Felicity Dyson for giving me the opportunity to come back and run midgets and have fun with this whole group here. Justin did a phenomenal job on my car. I got to spend a lot of time with his family back when I used to race in New Zealand. So just this whole group you see standing behind me, they've done a great job, and it's an absolute blast coming out here and racing with them for sure.
Let's back up to Bakersfield. You guys missed the show that night. Hangtown was up and down and all around, to say the least. So how are you able to make this comeback behind the wheel when you don't drive a midget that often?
It's a little bit like riding a bike, you know, just the general concept of the attitude and how the car, you know, dances around and bounces and moves. But it's a little unnerving just because you're so used to a wing car that has, you know, enough power to get you out of trouble and a big wing to shove you in the racetrack. So it's a fun challenge to try to, you know, take over and be able to put it on top of the podium tonight for everyone at Dyson Motorsports and this whole group here. Feels really, really good. So it's a big thank you to them and all their hard work for letting me and Carson come out here and have fun.
Spencer Baston, your winner on night number 1 here at Merced. Dyson Motorsports' second win in 3 races here with an Austin Energy Drink USAC National Midgets.